Now that the arena's open is over, I don't really feel any need to draft this set anymore. I think we're just gonna be done with it until wow, it's gonna end soon. The next set is on its way. The next set is right around the corner already, so let's recycle this. The deck I'm gonna be playing today. Hey, okay, Scoop, what's up? Doing well, thank you, man. No, those are much nicer. I already have those ones. The Bob Ross ones are great. I'm gonna keep going on squirming. I wanted to find an answer to control. I was thinking of maybe trying to play a Kaya or something, but I think on is it 2Rs Tyranix? I think it is. On Saturday we were playing some other games. I think it was Charlie who's like, dude, just play Tyranix in your sideboard. And I was like, oh yeah, right. Oh, my sideboard's too long and I can't see the bottom of it. Okay, great. I'm still testing the Lumra in the main. Dude, Joe, how you doing, buddy? Hopefully life is good. Maybe I don't need 3 Jaces. That's kind of ridiculous, right? Gotta figure out this sideboard. Elesh has not been amazing. She's just okay. Tyranix could be the truth. And I have a Vaultborn. Maybe I'll cut the Vaultborn. Not bad. Tired today, I see. Long weekend, I guess. I'm doing okay. Things are plodding along. I don't know. I'm not bad, I'm not good. I'm just floating. Directionless, I should say. I'm gonna cut one Tidebinder. Let's try this. Superman, what's up? So we are gonna be playing Squirming again. This deck's been fantastic for us. It's crushing everybody. I think the only matches I've lost are my punts, my misclicks, and some bad matchups. Like if aggro gets out to a really great start on the play, it can be tough to come back from. But nothing a turn 3 Atraxa doesn't solve. Like if they have their nut draw and we have our nut draw, we win most of those games, right? Not amazing, but I think I'm gonna keep it. I can Bitter Triumph away the one with the multiverse at least. Can't cast Cruelty of Gix yet, but I think I'm gonna start with Whale here because I need to make a 3rd land drop. Yeah, I'll take one of those. Could take another Whale here, but obviously you need to take the land. Red-blue. Little red-blue tempo deck, maybe. Not a long weekend. Couldn't sleep. Ah, I see. Yeah, I've been there, man. What is this? Teamer spells? Strange. Yes, you die now. Stitch one with the multiverse. Okay. That thing has flash, dude. Didn't need to do that. Let's pass. I could pick lock on my turn just to make sure it resolves. But I might as well keep them guessing here, right? Are they seriously? Oh my god, you are nuts, dude. Wow. Okay. Take out a land? Deal. Ditch the Squirming Emergence, or the Cruelty of Gix, because I can Squirming Emergence the Cruelty back and then get back something huge. Can't get back my one with the multiverse, but that was an insane play for my opponent. What were they thinking? Let's get the White Source. I might just crack, or fetch this, sorry, power up this Restless Reef and punch. I just want to mill myself. There we go. Okay, now we've got a Squirming for 8, so I can just go one with the multiverse, cast whatever I draw maybe here. Could bring back Jason, mill them then. Doesn't seem amazing, but I do have the Restless Reef going here. Wizard. Okay. Harvester of Misery. So nothing, don't need to do anything yet here. I could hard cast Harvester, but kind of silly, right? Okay. Should I kill one of these before they get to their turn? I feel like I should. Two of those guys both trigger off every non-creature spell. That's a little too scary, I think. Two of them are going to get really big really fast. Wow, standard. Pearl of Wisdom, huh? Trying to make the Otters deck work. It's interesting. Teamer Otters. Sure. Yep, they would have been huge, both those guys. Because they trigger each other, right? Well, should I squirm back the Harvester of Misery? It's very tempting. They don't even have blue mana up here. I think I'll just take another squirming. Oh my god, the hits don't stop. So I can go squirming. One with the multiverse. Does that resolve? Let's play this for 2. What? Already?
You had a good weekend.
Thank you, MTGDG. It seems like you just subbed last week.
45 months. Hope you had a good weekend.
Yeah, you too, man. Thank you so much for the sub. 45 months. MTGDG, you are a legend. Thank you for the sub, dude. I appreciate it. Oh, is that an Atraxa on top? Boink. I was going to Squirming Emergence back a Wrath, but why do that when you have Atraxa? Maybe they can bounce this and kill me. We'll see. Creature enchantment. How was your weekend, man? Hopefully it was good. Yeah, I'll take a Fable here, I guess. So should I Fable to get a permanent? I don't need a permanent in the yard. There's another Atraxa on top. Shit. Don't really want to draw that. I'm sure they can bounce or kill Atraxa here. Bounce is what I'm assuming. Stun, something like that. Oh, look at this. Ups and downs. How's the date? How did the date go? Sure. They're gonna 2-for-1 themselves. Deal. Sounds good. Team Trios no bueno. Oh, it didn't go well. I see. Sunday and today were too nice. So you mean no bueno, like you didn't do very well. Portal to new Phyrexia. Are we done here? Can we just stop now? No, not yet. Okay, I don't want to draw Picklock. Let's shuffle away the top. Date one okay? Won't be a second. Okay, yeah, that happens. Whatever, I'll take green. Darn. Squirm back something huge. Squirm back Jace. I could do so many things here. I'm just gonna hard cast Atraxa. Ah, Lumra's cool. Lumra's a new one I'm testing out here. Another land on top. We'll see how it is. So I could put, how many lands? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but 2 of them are Fables. Or Fabled Passage. That's not bad. 6 lands into play, 7, so she's gonna be massive, right? And it mills me for 4. I'm at 21 cards. If they play Jace, I could still lose this game to a random Jace mill, so I should be a little bit careful here. Ooh, Slick Shot. Ballsy. Not big enough. Yeah, thank you, Lacey. Big things being put into play over here. So the Malicious Eclipse is probably good. Their low to the ground aggro deck. Terror Tide comes in. I think I don't need Lumra here. Jace I don't need either. Tidebinder's kind of interesting. Shutting off the Otter. What is it called? Valley Flood Caller. Or even a Slick Shot Show Off. Just shutting that off could be interesting as well. Actually, yeah. Talking myself into Tidebinder here. Whale is not going to be great. I could cut that because bouncing one of their things is not amazing here. The rest of it I think I'll keep. So we're going to run it like this. So what happened? Yeah, Team Trios no bueno. So how did, like, the team overall didn't do very well? Was it, you know, matchups not what you were expecting? Or you guys didn't have the right sideboard cards? Or was it just variance? Like, you all got a bad run of variance? Oh, I missed it. Okay, Scoop. Yeah, sorry. Has anyone shared the Jason Yi combo list? No, I don't know what that is. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, no, I was playing the game. I missed it. I saw Dugio's message and you messaged right after, or 4 minutes after, but I didn't see it. Yeah. Christmas, what's up? Didn't see you come in here either. The sub popped up. Thank you for reminding me though. Okay, I Scoop, because yes, I do want to see that. That sounds interesting. All right, I'll copy that. Jason Yi's a hell of a player. I know they've been doing really well recently on the Pro Tour and stuff, right? Oops. So, yeah, and they're on the team with CFT Sock, who, you know, they keep making the most crazy decks, and they're really good. So anytime CFT Sock puts out a deck, or that team puts out a deck, what are they called? Sanctum of All, or something like, or is that a different team? I don't know the name. I know that some of the names, but they're like overlapping players, and I you can't keep it straight. I don't know, but I think it's Team Sanctum of All. I think that's what they were called. With CFT Sock, Jason Yi, and a bunch of other great players that, of course, get overshadowed a little bit by those two. But CFT Sock's been around for a long time, but they've never really done well on the big stage until recently, right? But cementing that, you know, coming up with that 4-color Slowgurk Legends deck, and then crushing a 100K tournament, and then top 8ing a Pro Tour with the same deck. That is, now they've arrived on the scene, you know? But Jason Yi, yeah, limited master. I know they crushed GP Vegas when I was there. The 100K. That was a limited event though. All right, let's mulligan this, and I can keep this. Put this on the bottom. Terratide should be great this game. I imagine they're going to side in a bunch of counter magic, but they're a tempo aggro deck, so they've got to play all of their non-creature spells have to be pumps, right? Pumps, removal, or burn, something to finish the game. Counter spells don't actually accelerate or contribute to your main plan of kill them as quickly as possible, right? Very tempting. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this now. We have double black already. I have blue. I should just get another blue here. We won't need white for a little bit. I have green already. Let's just get another blue. I want permanence in the yard for Terratide, so cracking Fable on 1. Stone Brain? Okay. And this is why it's good to have not only multiple win conditions, but also you can hard cast every single card in this deck. Like all the big things I'm ramping into and stuff, we can eventually hard cast. So there's nothing they can take here that actually stops us from killing them. Atraxa, sure. No problemo. I did side out Lumra. I have Tishana's Tidebinder. I can... Oh, wait, I sided out Jace. Oh, no. Oh, I can kill them with Portal. Yeah, Portal still kills them. I wonder if they can interact with Portal. Block. Beautiful. Yes, I will trade for a card. I didn't think my 1-3 was going to trade for a card there. I thought I was just going to Terratide and it was going to go away. Okay. So let's see. This is their grand plan. Oh my god, they're playing more than 60 cards. Oh, I just realized that. They're playing like 63 cards or something. The grand plan was to Stone Brain, but... yeah, that's not a great plan, I think. We're still going to win this game. Or we can. It got a lot harder, but it's just it's gonna take way more time, that's all. I can kill them, though. We're going to Terratide, probably Cruelty, take whatever's in their hand, and then use that to kill them, potentially, but... I think I'm done with this Otter. I think I'm going to kill it now. I do this. So we have Cruelty this turn. I could Demonic Tutor something up. That's tempting. Yeah. But I'm going to pay 3 life? We'll see. Oops, I drew Terratide. Should I just play that? Feels like the play. Anything else? Attack me with your creature land. No. Do that. Okay. I think I'll just start with the first one here. I do want to see their hand. I feel like if they had a creature, they would have played it, though, right? Yeah. Oh, they have Slick Shot. Great. Yoink. And then Demonic Tutor fetches what? Maybe Harvester of Misery? That's another way to kill them. Portal is pretty good. I'm getting to the point where I can cast it too. But I think I'm just going to take Harvester of Misery. What do they have in their hand? Pearl of Wisdom, Lightning Strike. Harvester also kills their creature land, but I have 2 Bitter Triumph to kill the creature land. 4, 5, 6. I think I am going to take Harvester here. Could play another Cruelty, but that's going to hurt unless I go straight to Chapter 3. Could go Chapter 3, put back one of their creatures. I could put back Tishana's Tidebinder. Let's just pass. Let's see if they go for Restless Spire here. What does this do now? Oh, they make... Oh, yeah. Right. They're going to make a bunch of otters. Sure. Okay, might have to Harvester of Misery and wipe the board here. I didn't bring in Tranquil Frillback. I don't have a way to get that enchantment off the battlefield. Nice. Yagaduku, what's up? Big Brain Comolist, oh yeah. I'm always playing, no, that's not true. I'm usually playing some kind of deck with combo or control, so... yeah, a lot of times I'm playing black. Well, this sucks because, yeah, whatever I put into play is going to die to Harvester, except Philagi Archaeologist, so let's do that. Okay, take a Founding. Could also deck them here if I so choose. So let's jam this. I'm tempted to leave up Bitter Triumph, but maybe I go Founding, mill them for 4. No, I can cast Terratide out of the yard with this. There's no reason to play this yet. Let's just pass. Got a 4-turn clock here with Harvester, unless they play a couple burn spells on it. I do have to deal with this Storm Chaser's talent. It is gonna make too many bodies for me to keep off my back. Right now I have some removal, but that is not gonna be true for long. Okay. I think I will kill Kitsa. Paying the 3 life is very risky here. You know what? Hold on a second. I think I'm not gonna do this. Am I just gonna untap and Terrortide? Maybe that's better. Just Founding Terrortide wipe. Okay, I'm gonna go to my turn. I'm not gonna do this now. Ooh, Picklock not bad. 34 in our library, huh? Okay, so let's Founding. We'll Founding into Picklock here. See what we can find. Ooh. Malicious Eclipse is pretty nice. Terrortide also nice. I'll take Terrortide. Punch. I think I'm just gonna go Picklock Prankster, and then I'm gonna Bitter Triumph, kill Kitsa, and I am gonna discard Cruelty of the Ix. There's nothing I really want to get back here. Okay, let's see if I die. I might. They have a couple bounce spells or a way to tap my blockers or something, some stun card. Who knows? We'll see. Big swings. Witchstalker Frenzy, I assume. That's why they're waiting till declare attackers here. Ooh. I dead? Nice. Okay. Some pretty bad draws there. I mean, them taking our Atraxas didn't matter at all, right? We didn't draw any Squirming Emergence. So even if we had milled an Atraxa, it wouldn't have mattered. We did mill one, but we didn't find a Squirming. Okay, so now that I know what their plan is here, if that's their only way to beat me, I should just side in Frillback, right? And just eat those enchantments. I think they believe that they won because of the Stone Brain, which is nice. Okay, so then maybe I can cut the cruelties, actually, because if I don't need the Atraxa as much, if I'm going to rely on other stuff, I could even take out Atraxas and put in, like, a Jace, a Tyranax here. Let's keep one Jace in. I'm not going to play Tidebinder then. Lumra's pretty interesting as well. It's going to be too big for them to burn out, right? It's either that or Tyranax, but this thing has Vigilance and Reach. I'm going to try Lumra here. Okay, let's go with this. We got a Jace and a Lumra now as well to end the game. Again, I could just kill them with a Harvester, with beatdowns from a Topiary, or a, what are they called? Tranquil Frillback. Jub, what's up? But anyway, yeah. But yeah, good to see me jamming some black is a bizarre comment. I play black all the time. I play lots of different decks with black in it. 5-color decks or multicolor decks usually, but blue-white control is one of the decks I don't play with black, but yeah, black's a sweet color in Magic. You get to do a lot of tutoring and killing things in black, which is what I like to do in Magic, is kill my opponent's creatures. White does it really well too with sweepers, so I play, you know, Sunfall and Temporary Lockdown are some of the best cards in Standard right now, but yeah, Reanimation, you want to bring Atraxa in on turn 3, you've got to play black mana, I think. White has Abuelo's Awakening, I guess, but you know what I mean. Most of it is black sorceries and enchantments that bring things back. All right, I will play first. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's a great hand. I don't think I need this. I think I'm going to rely on Terror Tide here, so let's just go with this. And I should fetch turn 1 here. Maybe I'm going to go get a Forest? I don't know. I should probably get double black here. But Founding and Prankster mean I'm very close to turn 3 Atraxa. So, fuck. Okay, right. Never mind. I've got to go 1 turn off. What am I thinking? I guess I have to lead with Wreath. I want to get that land in the yard. I don't think it matters. Okay. So we're going to be a turn off. Perhaps. They Stone Brain on turn 2 again? I love it. Love it. Do your worst. Take my 2 Atraxas. We'll see if they can beat my all my other stuff here. So opponent sides in the old hail. Oh, really? Squirming Emergence. I can hardcast everything in my deck, so I don't even think that does much here. I'll mill you. Let's go Founding again? No. Let's do this first. I guess I'll keep that, and then I can draw that with Archaeologist. Okay. Yeah, let's play Archaeologist here. Oh. Think of another Terror Tide, that's probably better. Okay. My opponent doesn't really know what to take here. I get the first game they name Atraxa. This time they name Squirming Emergence. One of those is more correct than the other, I think, but I don't know if my opponent can figure out which one. Let's see. I'm gonna crack this. So I need to win with one of these other win cons, right? Squirming Emergence is gone, but it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll grab blue. Squirming Emergence is gone, but we've got some other stuff to do here. So I could Founding them, but then I have nothing to cast out of the yard. So no reason to waste Founding yet. I can go Jace, Wail of the Forgotten, bounce my own Jace. That also works. But I think just something like Lumra should end the game here. Wail, huh? I don't mind casting Wail out of my yard. Should I wait? I could wait till it has 8. That's close actually. So does that mean I should Founding mill myself? And then double Wail them? I think I'm going to do that actually. Oh, I should have tapped white there. So let's just go like this. Mill 4. That should turn on the Wail. Oh, and another Wail goes to the yard. Okay. Do this. 32 in our deck. Hey, Nightling. Abuelos can't hit Atraxa? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I know it's a reanimation spell, but I haven't read it in, well, forever. The last time I looked at it was when Karlov Manor got printed. Oh, Portal to Phyrexia. That's another card I don't think they can beat. I think I'm going to take Jace. I have another Portal in my deck, but... Alright, Founding casts Wail next turn. Oh, one of my Frillbacks got milled. Darn. I even have another way to reanimate in Cruelty of Gix, but I didn't. I sided that out against them because their graveyard's so bad to reanimate. Hearsay, what's up? Long time no see, man. How you doing? What is it? I don't remember what a Balo hits, but the last time I looked at it was when Rakdos Joins Up came out, and I looked at Rakdos Joins Up Reanimator, and it was so goofy and fragile. It was like, no, you can't play this. I'll do all those things again. I should take a land here, but I might be able to just beat them down with Picklock Pranksters, actually. I can only play Jace for the small amount here, the lesser amount. I'm just going to play this and leave up the Bitter Triumph, I think. That's better. Artifact and enchantments? Oh, is that what it does? Sure. Okay, so I thought it was it's kind of reanimation, but yeah, it was used to reanimate big things with Rakdos Joins Up, because you would bring back the Rakdos Joins Up, but artifacts and enchantments, okay. I don't know the commander cards. I don't know the goofy shit that doesn't see play in standard. It's not worth my time and energy to memorize all that stuff, but yeah, Abuelo's Awakening is not a real card. It is doing powerful things if you can bring back some huge enchantment or artifact, though. Like, that was, you know, that was what that deck was doing, but it was so convoluted. Like, as long as something like Squirming Emergence or Cruelty of Gix is in standard, like, that's what you're going to be using to reanimate, right? But Abuelos is another bring back a thing card, is how I should have worded it, I guess. Okay, I will attack. And I guess I'm going to drop Jace here. They've got a Slick Shot. They know I have double Terror Tide. What do I do with Jace? Plus? And then just leave up Bitter Triumph? I think I will. Unfortunately, I drew the next portal here. I'm not at the point where I can cast it, obviously, so that's kind of annoying, but we'll get there eventually. I should draw more lands. If I draw Lumra, we just get there in 2 turns or something. Now they're going to go all in on Slick Shot. They have all creatures in their hand that I can see. They only have 2 cards that we don't know, so 2 spells, potentially? Let's see. You know I have Terror Tide, so you gotta go for it here. Oh, that's an adventure guy. Right. So they did have that. Sure. Counters. Sure. What else? All at Jace, huh? Is that it? Block. Block. Oop. I will discard Portal. Sadly. I don't need it. Now we get to wipe. I don't care about my picklock pranksters here. Jace is on 6. They don't have a creature land. So I think I'm just gonna plus Jace. Terror Tide mill them. Right? I go Terror Tide. I'll go Founding. Just go straight to the mill. Jace mills for 6 times 3 is 18. How many cards? They have 15. I have 22. I think I'd rather just minus on myself, right? I'll mill them. If a graveyard has. Yeah. The 2 cards in their hand don't have haste. I think I'm just going to draw some cards here. Oh, hi, Atraxa. Gonna Atraxa next turn. Stonebrain, I guess you took the wrong thing. That's pretty good. I do have a Terror Tide. But are you really gonna beat Atraxa? Why don't we just bounce this? That works too. I don't need to cast Atraxa this turn. Just get max value. I guess I don't even need to ponder here off my own deck, but I might as well, right? You're good? Finally on vacation? Nice.
Hi, Mark.
You were working like crazy. Damn. Yep, there it is. Reenact the Crime? Yeah, Reenact the Crime's another one. Lumra's kind of insane. Again, I don't know how they beat Lumra. Dorf, what's up? Watch average Magic games. Exactly. That's what it's all about. They have 32 in their library. So we'll do this. Play a land and pass. Can't cast Lumra, sadly. 1 mana short. Go. Everybody's a comedian on the internet. Yes, you can have that. So they're going to try and kill my Jace here. So I reset their thing there. So now they can rebuy a spell. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. Yep. They can try and kill Jace. They're going to have to probably dump all their spells that they play this turn to do it, but might be able to do it there. Yep. This is the second spell. And then if they draw a 1 mana spell, they might be able to do it here. Oh, 2 mana, right, because this is 1 mana less. Right. So they draw a 2 mana spell here. They can kill Jace. Let's see. No. Jace lives. Oof. Oh, and I can block? Yeah, I don't care if Jace dies, so I'm not going to trade my land. Yeah, great. They're just spending a bunch of cards, and then I'm just going to Terror Tide. So, yeah, Jace goes down. He did his job. Drew us a bunch of cards. Oh, I probably should have saved that, actually. But I like lands. Pass. 28 cards in their deck, huh? This thing doesn't have Trample, though. That's unfortunate. And I'm at 15 cards? Atraxa. Oh, there we go. I I guess I'll take Bitter Triumph. That's it. Pass. Okay. Last time they had to use 2 burn spells to kill an Atraxa. Let's see if they can get rid of it this time. Yep, that's what they're gonna do. They don't really have a choice. Ouch. Deal. Deal. Okay. I don't think I have any more lands in my deck. I probably shouldn't even fetch anyway, because I only have 10 cards left, but... So let's go... White... Green, blue, yeah, sure. And let's kick twice? I don't want the life. I don't care about 4 life here, but I'm going to get the other 2. So let's go Exile Graveyard, blow up Enchantment. And you... Okay. I don't need to blow this Eclipse yet. Let's just pass. Stone Brain me. Got him. Stone Brain. Nice. Do your worst. I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan of Stone Brain, but just kidding. Thank you, Torf. I appreciate it. Yes, take all my Atraxas. I only have 1 left. Thank you. Appreciate that. Anything else? No? You've double Stone Brain me and you're still gonna lose this match. Do I even care about this damage? Could kill one of these guys, but I don't think it matters. Yep. Take 6. Right to the chin. Okay. Here comes Lumra. Bam. I mill 4. Go to 5 cards. But it's a 22-22 and you're top decking. Can you stop me from killing you? That's not good enough. Keep going. That's not good enough. Oh, they only had 1 card in the graveyard, yeah. Good game. They're dead on board, right? Actually, I can just cast this. Bonk. Lumra. Double Stone Brain. Like, if that's not winning you the game, then you shouldn't be playing cards like that in your sideboard. It's exactly what when I complain about cards, like when I see that in decks and people are like, but it's good. What if you take their Wandering Emperor in blue-white control or whatever? You're like, are you fucking kidding me? Take their Atraxas in Domain. It's like, no, it doesn't matter. You have to be taking a card that wins you the game. Like, you take their only way to win the game, and then they have to scoop to a Stone Brain. If the deck doesn't have to scoop, then you shouldn't be playing it. You're down 2 cards that game they spent, and 8 mana, and it didn't change anything, right? Wishmaster, what's up? That was a huge Lumra there. I'm still deciding if Lumra is even good enough. I don't think it... I don't know. I'm on the fence. But, oh, I was going to look at this deck from somebody. Jason Yee, is that who was? Jason Yee deck, huh? Let's see. It's supposed to be a combo deck because of CFT Sock. You know, the problem with CFT Sock, I think, they really railroaded themselves. They should not have made their name this combo name, and all I care about is combo. It means you're going to be playing really bad decks a lot of times because there's just combo decks are just not good enough in a lot of formats, right? So what is this? This is... what the hell is this? Some kind of blue-black control deck almost? Rebuying spells. What is render inert? Oh, we're doing something with the Convoke. Okay. As soon as I saw this, I'm like, we're playing some goofy battles. That's what it is. Invasion of Segovia. So you're trying to flip this, and then all your non-creature spells have Convoke. And then at the end step, you untap 4 creatures. This guy also untaps all creatures when you cast the non-creature spell. So you can generate... Can you... Yeah, it's like generating infinite mana almost with your creatures, right? And then we're fetching the win condition out of the yard. What is the win condition? No? Is this just a value card? No way. Oh, Pyrrhic Blast. This has to be it. Ah, that's what it is. Okay, yeah, so that is the win condition. How are you casting a red spell? So you sack the creature, you make a massive creature with all the valley triggers and whatever else, right? And then you throw it at the opponent? Is that what's going on here? Stonebrain best card. I'm not surprised to hear you say that, Torf. Let's just leave it at that. Season of Weaving. Up to 5 paw prints. Draw a card, choose an artifact or creature. Wow. Yeah, it looks like some goofy shit going on in this deck. Uh, how do you survive against aggro with a couple cut down and a couple go for the throat? That's it. How do you? This doesn't look like a deck that's comboing off on turn 3. It's close, but it's not. It's like turn 4, 5, right? And then you've got to find the one invasion to go get the one Pyrrhic or Pyrrhic Blast to kill them. That's what I'm seeing here. 26 land. Otherwise, you're like a kind of a blue-black control deck. Crazy. I'm not even gonna attempt that. Let's just play the much more straightforward and consistent Squirming Emergence. No need to get cute. FF16 got announced for a 917. Nice. Yeah. FF16. I have no idea what that is anymore. I lost track after, I think it was about FF10. That's the last one I played. And then I loved the remake. The remake, immediately I knew everything that was going on in the remake because I played so much of, FF7. But, yeah, I 16, I have no idea what that even is. Was that the one where they were in a car or something and they were you were driving around in this giant black, like, futuristic limo with your crew? I was like, what has happened to this series? Holy shit. And that's crazy. Oh, is that 15? Yeah, see, those are all the same to me. All that era is, it's like Pokemon. I have no idea I'm a Magic guy. I play the games that existed before. I don't know what they're doing these days. The FF7 remake, right up my alley. But the other ones, aren't they like massively multiplayer MMORPG type games now or something? I don't know. I think I can keep this. But that's interesting, but I have no idea what that... Yeah, I can't even think of the game. I don't know what FF16 is. Game of Thrones inspired? Are you kidding? Oh my god. I mean, that's kind of like every anime, right? Really, they're all super convoluted and... But that sounds hilarious when you say it like that. Game of Thrones inspired storyline. So, a lot of incest. I could founding right now. That seems a little premature, right? Let's just chill on the founding here. My opponent's wondering what the hell's going on. Ooh, are we playing its control deck? No. Boring. I think we're playing against the Jeskai Tempo deck, but this is going to be maybe an end step or Resolute Reinforcements or something. Or does that deck even play that? No, they wouldn't play that. If I jam Jace, it gets countered, so let's just pass here. We're gonna have to bide our time against control a little bit, assuming that's what this is. Jeskai, I think tempo usually these days, but... Oh, it's an M-rated Final Fantasy game. Oh, yeah, wow. Then I have no clue what it is. I can't even think of... Like, I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm trying to imagine what it... The last Final Fantasy game that I remember hearing about was, yeah, maybe FF15, and I just was like, okay, well... Adios, Final Fantasy. You'll always be in my heart as those old RPGs that I grew up with, but they lost me along the way. I don't know. I'm not into the new FF stuff. The combat system in the FF7 remake I thought was very cool. That was awesome. The way they kind of created that. I guess I don't know if it's the same one you're referring to, like a DMC style. Like, it's much more seamless, the action. Like, it's more live action almost. Like, it never really pauses. It's not turn-based, right? I quite like that. Am I going to founding here? I don't think so. Sucks. I need a land. I have no way to find a land here, no way to mill me harder. But what is my opponent doing here? They play a Fabled Passage on turn 3, making me think, do they not have a 4th land? Let's see. I don't know what's going on over there. Am I playing against Jeskai control? I still have no clue. Yeah, I'm not finding land here. So I'm gonna jam this. And maybe this gets countered. That would be great. Oh, wow. Okay. Lumra, and that's 5. Ooh. If I get one more card in the yard, I can actually... Ooh. If I Bitter Triumph that fish, they can sack it in response. I won't... But this is additional cost to... Yeah, never mind. Oh, please go for the copy here. Do I think they have a counter spell? If they don't, they're dead. Or they're gonna fall so far behind. Because I'm gonna be able to slam all the lands out of my graveyard, right? Yeah, I have to exile a spell, but I'm not gonna cast it. They can't No More Lies, so if this is a Phantom Interference, they get wrecked here, I think. How many lands did I didn't look in the graveyard, but there's another land? Okay, triple Fabled Passage. Okay. That was pretty good. That just ramped us up to crazy mana here. Fabled Passage gets white, and then I can slam Atraxa. I've got more than enough mana to double spell or whatever if I want now. Sure. So we have 8 in the yard. Okay, so that last Fabled Passage is getting nothing here. I'm gonna go for Atraxa. Let's see what happens. Hope you have more Get Losts. Ooh, are they gonna go for No More Lies? Okay, so now... Oh, but then I can't fetch another basic. So I won't be able to cast Jace here. I was gonna say I could jam Jace right now when they're tapped out, but... Sure. Go ahead. So they're trying to hold off my non-stop haymakers here now. Might just deck them with Jace, we'll see. That doesn't matter. You don't draw a card. Oh, they get a treasure because I control more land. That's why. I see. Okay. It's a pretty good one. I don't think I need to cruelty them, right? Should I just go straight to reanimate Atraxa here? Probably. Just go reanimate Atraxa. They have to counter this again. Yeah. Good Lumra again, but that's silly. Just do this. Tidebinder. No? Tidebind this trigger? They probably should have Tidebinded the cruelty trigger, of course, right? Let's take that, and I guess I'll take a Reef. Play Reef, and I guess I'll map up 30 cards in yard. I don't really think I should slam Jace here. Let's just pass. I have so much mana, I can slam Portal to Phyrexia here. I can, you know, and then it's just going to be Atraxa every turn. I don't know how they're going to get out of this. Get Lost does not hit a portal. Yep, draw more cards. They don't know I have Jace either. If I find a couple Squirming Emergence, I can... I have 2 in the yard. So Founding, any Foundings will cast the Squirming, or I just draw naturally the 2 Squirming. So I have 5 outs to just Squirming Emergence back at Jace. Ral. That's the reason you're not playing better control, like blue-white control. This is, I've seen people show me lists like this. It's blue-white control. They're playing red for Ral and Lightning Helix, basically. I don't know if it's worth it. Let's see how good Ral is here. I don't have really a way to interact with Planeswalkers, so maybe it's good. Who knows? They're digging. Okay. Dig deeper. Can you not kill Atraxa? If they could kill Atraxa, they would do it now and swing and kill me, right? What? What's happening? They're waiting till the last possible second. They're waiting till the last possible second to kill my guy. Sure, you got me. Do I care about this? No. Let's take this. So let's see. Yes, draw more cards. Okay. They only have 2 mana up. Oh, now they have 3 mana up, right? Okay. Maybe it's time to cruelty their hand and then Jace. Let's look at their hand here. One burn spell. Yeah, Phantom Interference has been dead all game long. So next turn we DT. They don't have... Yeah, they don't have any way to kill my Restless Reef here, so I should just take out Ral, right? Mill them for 4. They have 3 mana. That's a clue. They can't make a 2/2 to block here. Mill them. Yeah, they're now 2 Jaces away from death. So I could just slam this Jace, mill them for 15, and then if I draw Squirming Emergence or Founding, I probably just win the game, I think. Okay. Ral gets a loyalty. Doesn't matter. Ral goes down. Okay, we pass. Gonna take a little bit of damage. I do have to be a little bit careful because they do have a bunch of burn spells. Like, I don't know how many Lightning Helix they're playing. They could be playing 4. Most decks are not, but you never know. They have a Restless Anchorage there as well. Bitter Triumph's nice. And we're taking 3 here. Let's just take a Squirming Emergence here. They drew a bunch of cards off Caretakers. I could slam a Portal, but then they can counter it, right? Because I can't fetch with the Fabled. I could emerge, one with the Multiverse or something here. But I can just kill them with Jace Squirming Emergence as soon as those 2 things resolve. I'm just wondering if they have a 3 steps ahead. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to bait 3 steps here. I think I'm just going to do this. I don't have to play anything. Cruelty of Gix is going to get me an Atraxa next turn. So, let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, yeah, double Phantom counters Jace. I should just pass here. Let's just pass. We're getting an Atraxa back. I could even get a Beza back next turn, I suppose. Make a 2/2. Could Harvester kill that now? Sure. I think I'll let it resolve. Let's see if they make another one. Well, I think this means Jace is maybe gonna resolve. We'll see. I want to see one of those anchorages hit me here. Ooh. Okay, that's not gonna get pumped. Okay. I should kill... I'm gonna kill the... Anchorage here. I don't care about the 4 damage. They can put me to 1. Oh, they can't even cast a Lightning Helix, can they? They need to play another land? So they're basically out of action, and I just win the game now, right? Mill myself for 4. Yeah, this means Jace resolves, and then Squirming brings it back, and I win. I'll get Beza. Sure. Jace, what say you? Emerge Squirming. Milda's last 2 get lost? Oh, good eye. I didn't even see that. Yeah, we got him. You're tapped out, basically. So close, yet so far. Yeah, I don't like red. And a Braid in the main deck? Like, you should be packing Enchantment Hate, not a Braid, right? Play like Lauren, or play that 2-mana sorcery, white sorcery that gives you an incubation token and blows up enchantment or artifact. That seems much better. I guess a Braid, it's a creature, sure. But yeah, they're very much a spells-based control deck. So 1 Helix, 2 Ral. Yeah, there are the Get Losts. Yep, good call. Wow, I milled a bunch of them, yeah. 3 steps, bad counter magic here, not playing No More Lies. They're going to have a hard time beating me, I think. I'm going to go Frill back to deal with the enchantments. I also like T-Rex here against control. Jace is going to be very good. Duress and Negate are also very good. But I'm putting in a lot of non-creature spells, which is really going to affect my ability to reanimate effectively, right? I don't think I need Terror Tide. Bitter Triumph, not amazing. Whale is actually interesting. Like, I could bounce one of the enchantments. That's, you know, they dump a bunch of mana into it, you just bounce it. Cruelty. It's a problem with bringing in all these things is you don't have a ton of permanence after that. I mean, one with the multiverse, they can just cast Get Lost on this, and it doesn't really ETB. I mean, it ETBs and lets me cast 1 free thing before they kill it, but maybe that's still good enough. No. Okay, try it like this. They couldn't cast them, yeah. Oh, 2 Helix, yeah. They could have top decked another one, I suppose, but yeah. I think I would have blocked differently, because they couldn't cast both, right? Yeah. With me thinking it's control, yeah, jump. Yeah, that would be a great sideboard plan for them. I have no idea what that would look like. What does an aggro sideboard plan look like? There's no, like, Legion War Boss or some, like, crazy red threat. That's what control decks used to do. Like, Jeskai or blue-red control, you would bring in, like, Legion War Boss, and then just turn 3 War Boss, and the other deck would lose because they took out all their removal, right? But War Boss is the kind of card that just ends the game quickly and spirals out of control very quickly. Like, it's one of those, you know, you must deal with it. We don't have that right now in white, red, or blue, right? Like, name a card that could just come out of this, like, Monastery Mentor or something. Again, I still have 4 Bitter Triumph for that, but I guess that might be annoying. Should I keep this? Yeah, sure. We'll see. That would be great. That would be a hell of a sideboard plan. Like, I like that, but I don't think that's what's going to happen here. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, that's the one. Sunder the Gateway. They brought that in against me? Oh, buddy. Buddy. What? Wait, did you see me? Because of founding or cruelty or something? Maybe that's why. Interesting, interesting. Well, I guess it's just gonna be Pixie on end step, Fairy, whatever. Nice top decks. Okay. Ooh, big whiffs. Well, I can Squirming Emergence back the Tranquil Frill back to blow that thing up later. So I guess we'll duress again here. Yoink. No route for you. Okay, they have no targets for Sunder, so they can do the other mode on Sunder. And make a 2/2 incubation token just to draw a card here. Not bad, but... We're on Squirming 4. If I find a second green source, I can kill that Caretaker's Talent. And I will. Yeah, hit me. If that's the best they can do, we're fine here. Hawk even. Ooh, Bitter Triumph away the Atraxa, and then Cruelty of Gix. We're very close to having an Atraxa now. They don't have a Get Lost. So let's pass. If they go for that Anchorage again, we pop it. Yep. Yep. What else you got? Land? Nope. Need the land before I go for that little Bitter Triumph Atraxa discard, blah, blah, blah. And of course, they're being very careful now too, because they don't want to get caught by a removal spell or something here. Drawing a lot of cards. It's pretty good. Caretaker's Talent's busted. I just needed to find one green here to Squirming back and kill it, but it looks like I can't. Okay, getting mana screwed here is a problem. Go. The Fish Parade. Or a treasure even. Yep. Too many cards. I have 3 Jaces in my deck now. Jace seems very good with all the Caretaker's Talents running around, really. People are drawing so many cards off this card, like 1 or 2 Jaces just is lethal. They play another one. Oh boy. You sure you want to do that? Okay. Just like Up the Beanstalk. It's a great card, but I can't count how many domain decks we beat with a single Jace. I mean, that's what domain decks started doing, was main decking 1 Jace, because you would just draw so many cards. It's not a May. These are not Mays. They have to draw every time a token comes into play. A bunch of their stuff ETBs and makes tokens, attacks and makes tokens, so they end up just... They can't attack. They can't... You know, it was like Domain not being able to play an Atraxa because they had 3 Beanstalks in play. And, I guess I'll discard Atraxa here. 3 Beanstalks in play, and they just couldn't afford to draw all those cards. Oh, they're gonna do this now? Oh, that's too funny. I'm about to discard an Atraxa. They're gonna exile my graveyard. Yeah, go ahead. I'm over it. That's where Atraxa wants to go. Right now. After they made me discard it. Okay, what else? Kill my Prankster? Do it. Come on. Any land and we can reanimate Atraxa next turn. Unless they have a counter spell. I'm sure by now they found something, right? They play this. They're putting a lot of shit on the board. Okay, they want to draw cards. Okay. Yup. Ooh, that's a problem. Okay. Yeah, the Kutzel's Fanker doesn't matter, but Rest in Peace is bad. We need to find a Frillback now to kill that to have a chance. But I think this game already slipped away from us when we didn't draw a 5th land for like 4 turns in a row. Yeah, I don't need to do this yet, right? Okay. Yeah, not amazing. Would have loved to find a land at some point, but I guess I cast this and A3? I don't know. Let's pass. Ouch. The old mana screws, huh? They had the sideboard cards too, but it's because they drew so many cards. Eventually, they're bound to find these kind of things. But I needed to have either a green source on 4 to blow up that first Caretaker's Talent would have been perfect, but we just didn't draw another land. We drew 1 land all game. If I had a second green source and I could have squirming back that Tranquil Frillback, that might have been, well, enough to slow them down and then give us a chance to get back into it, but way too late now. What is it, turn 10? Turn 12? Turn 11? The Beza. Bebe. What? Nothing. God, dude. What is going on here? So if I mill 4 and they don't go to the graveyard, then sounds dead. Yeah, I won't be able to take anything. Yeah, this doesn't do anything. I don't think it matters anyway. Discard 1 squirming here. I think I'm just gonna play this as a 2/2 or a 1/3, whatever, a 2-drop, and pass. Kind of surprised to see no sweeper in their deck either. No Sunfalls or anything in game 1. That was kind of weird. But sure. I could just top deck a couple Jaces and win this game now. They're at 30 cards in library, basically. I don't think Jace is resolving, of course, but we might be able to find a way to push it through. I don't know. Boy, are they drawing a lot of cards. Yikes. Like, what's the point? You got way too many cards now. They need to end this game before they get within decking range, right? I'm sure they have negates and stuff post-board. But there it is. There she is. Yeah, once you get to this stage, if we're still on 4 land, we're not going to be able to win this game, I think. Darn it. Yes. Let's see what we draw. Last card. Land, of course. Green land, untapped, off the top, the perfect draw. Just 8 turns too late. Close. Okay. Try one more time. So, like I said, that we got the frillbacks in there. This is how we're beating that stuff, right? Could side in negate. It's very tempting. I should probably be playing negate. Let's take out Vader Triumph. Okay. Try this. Yeah, gotta deal with Rip. But Mana Screw is what killed us in game 2 there, not the Rip. The Rip was the final nail in the coffin, I think, but... yeah, I can keep this. And I think I'm going to lead on this, even though I do want to get this in the yard. I want to draw lands right now, so there's no point in pulling a land out of our deck, right? The rest of you, got any rips? Yoink. Let's go get green. Okay. I really should have another green basic in this deck. Sure. Oh, come on, man. Really? Oh my god, dude. Well, I could leave up negate there. They don't have a turn 3 enchantment yet, but watch them draw it here. Okay, 4 permanents in the yard. So I can Squirming Emergence back at Jace. They can negate that, though. I can't cast Whale. I drew triple Frillback and no lands. Okay. Frillbacks will be good at some point. Can I draw land? We're about 50-50 to hit lands here. 48% every single draw. Haven't drawn a land yet this game. Okay. This is almost certainly going to get countered. But not much I can do about that. Get the negate out of their hand at least. No? Tidebind Chapter 1? What are the other... Wow, they're going to Tidebind Chapter 1 here. Kind of crazy. Sure. Yeah. Still going to do the other stuff. If I draw land here, I might be able to slam something huge. Yeah, sure, I'll block. Obviously, the first thing I play is getting negated. Let's see if this resolves. I imagine they have to negate this, right? They can't let me reset my founding. Do they have 3 steps kicked? That's probably what this is, yeah. Good, we'll eat a counter. That's all I want to do there. I have the Squirming Emergence. I can slam the T-Rex. They can't beat T-Rex once it's on the battlefield. So they have to be very careful now. Basically, they have to leave up negate for the rest of the game. If I get to the amount of mana where I can play this and negate back, then they're dead. But the mana screw is killing us here. We're still 50-50 to draw a land, basically. Man, that is unlucky. I'm going to do this again. God, that's so fucking annoying. Okay, they Tidebind again, sure. Wait, is this my main phase? Oh, but they have negate up, yep. Okay, we Jace. 2 life, Jace minus... Let's go for Jace. I don't think they can counter this. If negate's their only counter, yeah, they know. They have to hold it. Okay. Let them use their land and attack Jace. They're going to have to do that, right, to kill him? Maybe they use a burn spell on him, but I need to just create an opening to Squirming. Otherwise, like, if I had just made some land drops and drawn a couple less other cards here, I would be fine, but... Oh, they don't go for killing Jace. Okay. There's a land randomly. And I don't have another green source. That's really bad. I really should be playing another green source in this deck. It's brutal that I'm not. But we're getting close. Getting close. Am I going to play out a Frillback here? Seems so dumb. Just pass. I just need Jace to buy me time to find land drops. Yeah, T-Rex is a great thing to reanimate against them. I don't think they can beat that card. They don't have sweepers, so their Get Lost is 6 mana. Like, I guess that's their only way to handle it. But not drawing lands here means I can't fight over the Squirming Emergence, and I can't resolve it. So now they could easily have multiple counters, so I think it's a little too late again. Mana screwed back-to-back is kind of annoying, because I feel like this should not be a difficult match. It really isn't. I just need to not get mana screwed both games. I don't know. Sure. Let's drop one of those. See what happens. Oh well. That's magic. Need good data. I want to test against control. Now that I have T-Rex in the board, I think it's a good matchup. Or it's not a bad matchup. It's like 50-50 now. But we had the Duress. I kept a good opening hand. 2 lands. Didn't find a 3rd land for 3 turns, and then found a 4th turn on like 4th land on like turn 8 or 9. I don't even know what turn it was. Jace. I don't know. Mana screw. Needed to get to at least 5 lands here. Then we could actually fight, but no such luck. I'll do this, but I think I die now. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Got me. Okay. That sucks. Try it again. Hey, Wolf, what's up? How's life? How was the weekend? Let's run it back. Lumra's another card I'm like, I don't think it's as great as I thought it was at first. I think it's a little too... Well, not only is it... like pulling the permanents out of your graveyard is bad, but also it's it doesn't have trample. Like, how is it ever killing your opponent? They can just chump it forever, right? Especially all these tokens decks playing carrot cakes and all this crap. So if Lumra had trample, I think she would be a real threat, but she's too easily stonewalled, I think. I'll keep this. I think I can handle it. Whale turns into a new card out of the top 3 and mills us. I might go get, I don't know. I don't have to do that yet, actually. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Good, good. B-Day's on Wednesday. Nice. Oh, you celebrated on the weekend. How was it? What did you end up doing? Hopefully you had a good birthday. My birthdays, I've changed over the years what I enjoy doing and not doing on my birthday. That was a great draw. Founding, baby. Dig. I have lots of land. I think I'm gonna go Picklock. Inti's pretty insane. Maybe I should just take this. But I can just ignore Inti, right? I'm just gonna put like an Atraxa into play really quickly. Well, I have 2 spells out of the 3 cards in my yard. Maybe that's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna mill another 4, and then Picklock is for 4, and then Fabled Passage is a permanent. Like, I should be able to hit something huge and put it into play. Whoa, what? Are people still trying to do a Relic of Legends thing? Like, with Slogurk, but Slogurkless Slogurk? Or, I don't know what to call it. Mill myself. 4 permanents in the yard. There's a Cruelty. Cruelty, you're not bringing back anything yet, though. So I can Harvester, kill Inti. Fabled Passage, that's 6 permanents. And then I could bring back the Harvester if I wanted. Yeah, let's do that. I think I'm going to get the White Source here as well so we don't mill it. And I'm going to Harvester the Inti now before they untap. And then next turn, I can upkeep. Oh, no, I can't, can I? Darn. I guess I could Bitter Triumph. Yeah, I'll Founding the Third Path cast Bitter Triumph out of the graveyard, discard 1 with the Multiverse. Then the turn after that, I can just Squirming Emergence back the 1 with the Multiverse, right? Did they just name Dinosaur? What the hell? Dinosaur. Oh, they exile my Cruelty. Sure, sure, sure. Oh, yeah, this has words on it. Right, it does something. Sure, take my Picklock. I could Whale here. I guess I'll just kill this thing, though, right? Okay. Cruelty away, friendo. Cruelty away. There's no Atraxas in the yard yet. Oh, I could have flat... Oh, you know what I should have done? Whale of the Forgotten, pick up my Cruelty again, right? I could have bounced my Cruelty back to my hand. Probably should have done that, but whatever. Super, what's up? How does this deck deal with Rest in Peace of the sideboard? Well, the first thing it does is not play against Rest in Peace. That's the best way to dodge Rest in Peace. You don't play against it. That's why this deck's great. Nobody's playing Rest in Peace in their sideboard. There's like a blue-white control deck out there somewhere that has like 1 copy. I've seen other decks with like 1 copy, maybe 2. That's very beatable. But the best part about Rest in Peace is you just don't have to worry about ever facing it. I see Rest in Peace once out of every 20 matches, maybe. That's it. Most of Standard right now is Black-Red midrange and Domain and Aggro. Very little Control running around. Control is the only deck playing Rest in Peace in the sideboard. That said, it's the Arena ladder. You might run into a person playing 100 cards and they've got Rest in Peace in the main deck. You know, it's just, yeah. But what am I going to do here? Is it just 1 with the Multiverse right now? Let's just do that and see what happens. I could Founding as well. Founding bounce my Cruelty is kind of interesting, but they can't really do anything with Cruelty Chapter 3. I'm not going to read this card. It's got way too many words on it. Should I kill it? then they're just gonna bring it back, right? What is it? Does it do something when it attacks? Yeah, sure. Exile the top X cards to your library. X's number of creatures 4 greater. You may play those cards at the beginning. Right. So at the beginning of what? Next. So it already did the damage to me, right? Fascinating stuff. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's not impressive. So I can bitter. Oh, this is a legend though. They can. Okay, so where they can protect it, right? Sure. So let's let them tap some mana. They can't see the top of my deck. I can, but they can't. It's not revealed. So let's see if they tap mana here for something. They should just go to combat first, but... Dragon. Boy, this deck better hope they don't play against Sunspine Links. Itali! Whoa! Are people playing Itali in Standard? Oh, wow. Okay. You can cast Bitter Triumph then, I guess. Nice one. Nice Itali. Let's see if I can draw a... oh, is that Antrax on top? Whoops! Fuck. Gong Show. Gong Show format. Squirming. Oh, I didn't find... And I didn't even find a Terror Tide off the top. Darn. What do we have here? Fabled Passage. What do we have? Portal to Phyrexia! God damn it! Okay, I'm gonna crack this, shuffle it away. Let's find a Terror Tide here. Blah. Let's get another black. I really should have another. Is that another? What? What is why? Why are there? I just shuffled. The Shuffler Truther. Oh my god. Did you see? Somebody clip it. It's evidence. It's rigged. Those are slim odds, but that is possible. So, am I dead now? I can Bitter Triumph. I've got to read all these fucking cards. I know what my card does. I know what that does. So, what does it do when it attacks? Look at the top 6. Exile legendary creature, put the rest on the bottom. Sure. And then this does X, and then creatures 4 greater. These goofy ass legends. This deck is hilarious. So, what am I gonna do here? Let me think. Inti and the 1-drop as well in this deck. I don't know what to do. I could go Cruelty, look at their hand. That's not bad. I could just go Squirm back. Oh, I can't play Terror Tide, though. I could DT for a Terror Tide. I could Whale here. That doesn't really do anything either. I think I'm going to Squirming for a Cruelty and shuffle the top of my deck. Is that crazy? Or look at their hand. Yeah, let's do that first. Shelly and Beza. Do they have Rakdos joins up? Dear Lord. Dear God. Well, I have a portal next turn, so I can kill whatever they... Oh, I guess I should... No, they just slam Rakdos joins up. Okay. What? To bring back... It brings back from their graveyard, right? With 2, okay. When a legendary creature control dies... Oh, right. That's what I gotta watch out for. When the legendary creature you control dies. Okay. I guess I have to kill Itali here. So let's kill Itali. I'll toss whatever. Sure. Okay, right. When something dies, I lose life or whatever. Sure. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have let them have that, but I just can't let that die. I'm gonna lose 7. Oh, and they pull a portal off the top. Right. Well, that didn't work out well. Derp. Guess I should have let that resolve and then Italian those. But then I'm dead. No, then I'm actually taking 15 because I wouldn't gain any life there, right? So, yeah. I think I'm going to die. Okay, good to know. Never played against this goofy nonsense before. No idea what's going on. Tidebinder seems pretty good. I can probably just ignore all their big stuff, right? Elesh Norn's going to be pretty good here. Jace, I don't think I need. Harvester, I don't need. Lumra kind of sucks. I've been unimpressed with Lumra so far. I think Tidebinder is going to be good, actually. How good is Terror Tide? I think Terror Tide could be interesting, but... I have 4 Bitter Triumph. I mean, I could take Frill back, I guess. They are doing some kind of weird reanimating thing, are they? I don't know. They're playing like are they ramping kind of with Relic? I think they're more of a ramp deck than they are a reanimator deck, right? Like, is this the plan? Rakdos joins up? That seems like just a random pet card they threw into their big monster deck, right? I don't know. So I don't know. I think Terror Tide might actually be good here. Just they are just a big creature deck, right? I'm gonna cut. Why does Lumra seem so bad to me? I don't know. Let's cut an Archaeologist. We'll try that. Hey, Cassia, how you doing? Life is going well, thank you. How about you? How's everything? You're done with school and everything now, right? I think. There was an orange in the Hearthstone scene. I wonder if it's the same guy. Yeah. No, but Tranquil Frillback to answer super high scores. You know, if we're serious here, like nobody's playing Rest in Peace, but if you do ever encounter it, you just have Tranquil Frillback. Like we played against Jeskai, I duressed their Rest in Peace, and that was it. I got mana screwed that game. That's why I lost. But if I had drawn some, actual lands, I think we would have had a good chance of winning that game. But the Rest in Peace is easy to deal with because the thing, it has to be Rest in Peace. Every other Graveyard Hate card is just not good enough. It's just, if it's just one shot, like Kutzil's Flanker or Tranquil Frillback or Soul Guide Lantern, those kind of effects, they can eat your yard once and it hurts you a little bit. It sets you back, but it's easy to rebuild. You can rebuild very quickly. So they really need like Rest in Peace, and that card's just not seeing a lot of play right now. When you do play against it, you have Tranquil Frillback ×3. That's your main answer. And people have suggested other ways to deal with enchantments and artifacts. I think it's unnecessary. I guess I will keep that. Because you really want permanence. You want permanent-based answers. So Tranquil Frillback being a permanent and killing an enchantment artifact is better than, like, Paw Patch Formation or, whatever naturalize effect you want to play there, right? I think it's better to play... Ooh. Yeah. I think it's better to play a permanent-based, removal spell for Rest in Peace. So that's what the Frillbacks are for. And, yeah, you can still beat them by ramping out. So the advantage of a Reanimator deck, that can cast its spells is that you're also just a late-game, powerhouse deck. Like, you have these big, huge bombs in the late game that you can just throw at your opponent. So should I mill 4 here? Wonder what I could hit. I only have the Terror Tide in the yard now. Sorry. I could Portal to Phyrexia dump my thing as well. Like, Bitter Triumph, I mean, dump Portal to Phyrexia. Should I play this now and go to Chapter 1, don't do anything? Kind of tempted, actually. No attacks. I'm just not going to cast anything off Chapter 1. This lets us set up the Chapter 2 better. I can mill 4 right now, maybe squirming back a small thing. Oh, and there's Picklock. They have a Zoraline? What the f... Is this the same deck? You gotta be joking, right? Relic of Legends, Itali, Inti, Tiny Bones, Rakdos joins up, Zoraline? What? What's happening? Okay, we have 4 permanents. Okay, I have a whale in the yard. That's nice. So now I'm definitely going to mill with Prankster on end step. I should just kill Zoraline, though. This is interesting. Let's pass. I would love a land here. I don't have a land. I have 25 land in this deck, I think. Yeah, 25. We shouldn't need more than that, but... I've been getting mana screwed these last couple matches, and it's kind of frustrating. Dragon! Sure. What? Did they just pay 2 life for nothing? Nice. Okay. Okay, wow. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna cast that though. So I can Squirming for 8, so I can put Atraxa into play. I could put Lumra and then 4 lands into play as well. Or just Elesh Norn. Elesh Norn is gonna be insane against them, right? Are they gonna have an answer for Elesh Norn, I wonder? I think I should Lumra first and get back all our lands. I think that's better. I'm just missing lands, literally missing a bunch of lands right now. And we mill 4, there's 3 more lands. Boom. That should do it. Okay, went from mana screwed to I am gonna drop bombs next turn. I can hardcast Portal to Phyrexia. Dear Lord. Yeah, like, that's what I mean about Squirming. This costing 3 mana compared to Rakdos joins up. Like, are you kidding? Or, you know, any of the other black reanimation spells. I think there's one still legal in Standard that costs 4, but you have to pay life equal to the thing that you're bringing back, the CMC of the thing you're bringing back. And Lumra's a 10/10. Let's just Portal. This is over, right? I have 2 swamps in the deck, I think still. And a plains. Might as well grab that. Scoop? No. Okay. Lumra. Did it. Did the thing. Anyway, hopefully you're well, Cassia. There was an orange in Hearthstone scene. Oh, the name you meant earlier. Yeah, I wasn't for sure what you were referring to. You were talking about the guy's name. That's a pretty generic name. I don't know. Orange, a famous content creator. Yeah, who knows? That's a pretty silly deck they're playing. It's kind of hilarious, but that seems like an interesting one. Punch you in the face. Yeah. Elesh. Just to make sure you can't ETB trigger anything. Nice. Nope. Double Itali? Oh no. Your reanimation is slow. I think I'm gonna keep it the same. I got mana screwed that game too. I was stuck on 3 lands, but 3 lands is all you need to cast Squirming Emergence, so that's it. 2 turns later, we have a Portal, a Lumra, 20 lands in play. Lumra did get us out of that kind of thing. That was, you know, I was talking shit about Lumra, and then, you know, it did the kind of the exact thing we needed it to do there. I could have brought back an Elesh Norn, shutting off all their ETBs, but, I mean, Lumra just giving us all that mana to do whatever we want with is so ridiculous. This is Sultai Reanimator, and unlike old versions of Reanimator, we can cast all of our big things. Like, back in the day, we were in Legacy, you would reanimate, like, Blazing Archon, and it costs like 4 what? You're never casting a card like that ever in your deck. Or Sneak Attack, like your Emrakul, and, you know, huge things that you would never ever be able to hardcast. But Iona, you know, was another one. But this deck can hardcast all its big threats. So Lumra, even though it puts a bunch of stuff out of your graveyard and makes this worse, quote unquote, it lets you ramp into the big stuff. So what's the difference? I don't care if I squirm it back or if I just go to 12 mana on turn 3 like I did there. Or not turn 3, but I went from 3 mana to like 10 mana in 1 turn. That does the same thing, basically, that this does, right? It lets me spend 10 mana on turn 4, put a 7-drop in on turn 4 or 3 or whatever. Have to mulligan this. So I think Lumra does kind of make sense in a way, even though it is pulling permanents out of the deck. I can keep this. I think I'm going to put a basic back. We're going to fetch blue on 1 here. And then we can go Founding into Whale. Founding is such an amazing card. I love this card in Standard. This card lets you cast 4 mana worth of spells on turn 2. That's just insane. That's actually legit, you know, ridiculous. Okay, except, wait a minute. So let me think here. If I go Founding... Oh, but they won't be able to cast anything. They'll just exile it. You may cast. So they could cast a whale? Do I give a shit about that? No, I'm just gonna go for this. If they want to waste their mana doing that. I mean, they can cast a 3 mana thing out of my deck, right? I could just whale the Tiny Bones here, but yeah, let's take Squirming Emergence, put 2 huge permanents in our yard. I like that better. This is going to mill 4. I might be able to slam turn 3 Atraxa right now. Au Natural, just founding into Whale into Squirming Emergence. Oh, you luck sack. You luck sack. They get 1 of my permanents. You better take Atraxa. But if I hit, I could. No, I can't hit 8, can I? I can't hit 8 permanents here now. That doesn't exile, yeah. I mill 4. Man, there's 4 permanents. So we could have Squirming Emergence back Atraxa on turn 3 here. They had to have a 3 mana way to interact with our graveyard. And they had it. Pretty lucky. Pretty lucky. I think we're going to discard a card. Okay, so next turn I can cast Founding. I mean, Founding can cast something out of the yard. I guess a Bitter Triumph, maybe. And then I could Whale. No, I won't have the mana to do that. Shit, because I need the Forest already in play. Damn it. Because Whale is black-blue specifically, right? Are they going to cast a 4-drop or less? Tidebinder? Are you serious? Wow. My opponent has nothing else to do other than this? That's absolutely crazy. I'll exile something, but I don't need to cast this. I think I'm just going to get Lumra again. Lumra's pretty great. Ramp. Ooh, big ramps. Surveil. Okay. So now I can play anything I draw here. I have a lot of draws. Whale of the Forgotten not going to trigger, but I can look at the next 3 cards in my deck as well here. All I need to do is find something huge or Cruelty of Gix, and that should end the game. Squirming Emergence, Founding of the Third Path would also do it. Any of those. I should have upkeep sacked these Fables probably before I drew there. That might have been dumb of me. Just to get the basics out of our deck. I would feel bad if we drew one of these basics and then one of my Fabled Passages was dead. Okay, so I think I am going to look at the next 3 here. There's a Founding. So now I can go Founding into Squirming, Squirming into Atraxa, probably? Yeah, let's do that. That's what's so beautiful about this card, you know? It's 4 mana on turn 2. 4 mana worth of spells. Late game, it's just 5 mana Reanimate again. You know, it's wild. I could go 1 with the Multiverse, but I just want to draw infinite cards here. This will find us another Squirming. That Squirming gets back 1 with the Multiverse. We cast Portal for free out of our hand. Watch. There it is. Good night. Look at this. This deck just like it doesn't stop at one huge thing. It just goes boom, 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 boom. Just huge, right? And that's it. Like we go way over the top of our opponent and they're done. They were lucky we didn't do it on turn 3. But Portal for 0. We Gucci? Scoop it up. Scoop it up, Citrus. Back to the orchard for you. Ow. Bonk. Whew, nasty. Nasty. So this is what I mean. This deck goes big, and like they even had the skitter on 3, and I'm like, no way, because we were this close from casting a track, so we milled. Oh, they trigger. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. Okay, they get an Atali they can play for 0 here. That doesn't matter. I just want the life. Atali me, homie. Better hit something good. Oh, I have a Cruelty. Look at that. Got my Cruelty off the top. And Destroy Evil. Got my 1 with the Multiverse. Very lucky. Are you going to kill Lumra instead? Lumra might be lethal next turn. He's going to be a 12/12, right? Again, I don't have a creature land, though. Okay, they target... Yeah, one with the multiverse. Leave my Lumra. I mean, one with the multiverse goes to the yard. I can just Founding, cast Squirming, and cast one with the multiverse again out of the graveyard. It doesn't matter. Cruelty and Atraxa, that's not bad. Not bad. My opponent clawing their way back into this. They had to luck out with that Hajeru, or whatever it's called. Dejeru and Hazoret. And they did. Etali hitting my Cruelty, which is like, oh my god. But it doesn't matter. We've got Portal to New Phyrexia here. I'm just going to bring back, you know, a bunch of stuff every single turn. If they can't get Portal off the battlefield, it's going to win the game. What should I do? I could just bring back my own Cruelty, take their Dejeru or whatever out of their hand, but then they just destroy evil my Cruelty, right? Did I take Jace out? Oh, I took Jace out of the deck, so we can't just deck them here. I could get Lord Skitter to start eating the graveyard, but I don't know. I guess I'll take that. I don't even really want it. So I can go, let me see. I can cast the Wail of the Forgotten, bounce my Atraxa. This is my Atraxa, right? Yeah, bounce my Atraxa to my hand. Make them discard a card. They're going to discard Relic of Legends. Or I could just Squirming back one with the multiverse. "24 cards. Okay, let's do this. I think with Portal in play, we don't have to Squirming or one with the multiverse. Like, Portal is enough. Portal will just keep bringing back Atraxa over and over and over. So let's just do this. I don't want them to have an Atraxa here. Bounce that. You discard a card. I'll look at the top three. Yeah, I think Portal's a little too much for them, but we'll see. There goes the Relic. Squirming. So I could Squirming back the one with the multiverse, but they're just going to kill it with Destroy Evil, right? Squirm back. So I gotta Squirm back the Cruelty here, I think. I don't need to Atraxa here. I want to take that Jeru so they can't hit another card with it. I don't care if they get lost. They probably have to get lost Lumra here and try and kill me with Etali. Punch you in the face. See if we can put them to 3. If they can't, like, if they take this and then try and kill me on the backswing and fail, then I win, right? So what are they going to do here? Lumra with Vigilance. Interesting game. Squirming to win. This is my Squirming animation. And do this. What? Oh, they could tap Etali. Right. No blocks. Top deck is wah. My graveyard. I'll bring back Lumra. Let's see. I guess I kill Etali here. Could just take another Portal. Should I just take another Portal? Oh, they have Plaza of Heroes. I can't actually kill Etali, right? Yeah, let's just take Portal. Not legendary, as it turns out, so I'll play another one. Got him. Punch. Don't need. And pass. Restless Reef back on the battlefield as well. Can start attacking. But I think it's over. They have one draw here. I'm Cruelty plus double portal reanimation. Yup. Darn. Alright. Got him. Crazy. With the mana. Yeah, but it is a non-bow where it's taking the cards, the permanent side of your graveyard for the Squirming Emergence. Like, you need to keep, and for the Wail of the Forgotten. Like, the Squirming Emergence is, you know, again, doesn't matter as much when you have 10 mana because you just hard cast the thing that you're emerging back or whatever. But did these things change? Didn't I buy some of these already? Oh, I did. Okay. Oh, yeah. It just removed them from here. Okay. I don't know. Sure. That guy. This guy. Okay. Try squirming again. Morgoth, what's up? It's first development, second free mill, third. Yeah. Oh yeah, the fountain. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's very good. I love that card. It's just, and it's so annoying. The opponents will like duress you and, you know, take it. And like sometimes you even have a founding on the battlefield. Sorry, just give me 1 second here. Your opponents like take something from your hand or kill a creature, and then they forget, oh yeah, chapter 3 just flashes back, you know, squirming and buys or flashes back the thing you took or whatever. Come on. I really should be switching. My mana base, I have 25 lands, which is correct, but I should be playing 2 basic forests, and I'm not. It's really greedy. I really should be playing 2 basic forests. I can keep this. I'm gonna put 1 Bitter Triumph on the bottom, because the second Bitter Triumph can discard my Cruelty of Gix, which might let me get a quick Atraxa or something, right? So, alright, I'm not going to do it until their end step, not show them what we're playing here. But yeah, Morgoth, I really think this deck is very powerful, and again, it's funny, you know, I was being ridiculous with super high scores, and they were asking, well, how do you beat Rest in Peace? And I'm saying, well, the best part is you don't play against it, nobody's playing it. But that is not far from the truth. Like, that is what one of the reasons I think this deck is strong. These kind of decks, it's just like Dredge in Legacy, right? It's not actually, like, it's the best deck when nobody's ready for it. Dredge just randomly would come out of nowhere and just spike a GP or whatever. Affinity was like this in Modern before they banned Mox Opal. And, you know, people, you just have to play. Oh, are they going to counter this? Maybe they're going to counter this. Hey, got a negate out of their hand early. Wow, deal. Easy. Oh, Jace. Jace off the top. Oh, you fucking... Variance dumps 2 Squirmings in my yard. Thank you. That happens sometimes. That is how it goes, but a little frustrating. Okay. Could Wail here. I've got Cruelty of Gix next turn to bring back nothing right now, so I could just Wail and see what we can find, put something juicy in the yard. If they want to counter this, they can go right ahead. Oh, God, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. They're gonna have to occupy themselves with Jace, maybe? I'm playing against Sultai. What are they doing? Negate. Is this Sultai control? I have no idea what's going on over there. Sure. Could lose the Jace here to draw, but I don't think that's necessary. Let's pass. Have an Atraxa in our hand, so now I can Bitter Triumph, discard Atraxa, Cruelty back the Atraxa if the opponent permits it. Again, I have no idea what they're playing. They haven't played anything yet, making me think they're a control deck, but they could be some mid-range deck that just has a couple counter spell. Like, who, like, Negate in the main deck? It has to be control, right? I don't know. I think they're shit's scared of my graveyard. After they saw Squirming, they know I could just, like, put a giant thing in the yard and maybe bring it back. Some pretty bad draws here, though. Okay. Draw more cards. Getting very close to drawing 3 off Jace now. Jesus. Can't find a land to save my life. Okay, we get the fairy into play. Now remember, Bitter Triumph can target anybody. You can target your own creature with Bitter Triumph in order to put Atraxa in the yard, so don't forget that. I often upkeep, you know, if I have a Founding in play that's going to tick up to Chapter 3 on the start of my main phase or whatever. Feed the cycle? That means they should be sacking stuff, right? Or foraging food? I don't know what my opponent's doing. Are you not a food deck or something to be playing something like that? I don't understand. I'm waiting for something to reveal itself to show me what my opponent's playing here, but this is... What? I don't know what's happening. But yeah, you can upkeep, you know, Bitter Triumph, discard something right before you go to main phase so that you're... A Virtue of Persistence. Okay. Virtue of Persistence, okay. You ready to start discarding? I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, you discard something huge and then Founding Chapter 3 on main phase and reanimate it. I've done that a couple times. Okay, I think I'm taking the land here. We'll dump the Atraxa. Yeah. If they want to tap out for their Virtue, then I just tap out for Cruelty and bring Atraxa back, right? Go nuts. We're 1 mana away from casting Atraxa. Just 1 Fabled Passage to get Plains and we're in the business. Clifftop Lookout. Right. Is that a Doppelgang randomly? They discarded Doppelgang. No idea. Doppelgang's powerful, but the rest of this deck is very bizarre. No Cornucopia, none of that stuff. Should I go for Cruelty here? Why do I feel like they have a counter spell? I'm gonna go for Cruelty. I can pay for Phantom Interference. It's got to be 3 steps ahead or negate, which, you know, both of them are good, but... I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait here. I'm confused. They'll leave the match. No, I don't know. Yeah, it's some kind of control deck, I think. This is a weird ramp card, though. I don't know. They must be playing sweepers. I'm starting to think they have. So I could get an Atraxa in the yard here. I just don't have to. I'm not gonna waste. Yeah, there you go. Plains off the top, easy. So let's lead with Cruelty of Gix, because now I don't need to reanimate, right? Let's just go Cruelty plus Chapter 1 here. And see, I just want the info. I want to know what's going on over there. I have no idea what my opponent's playing. Doppelgang's scary. That's a scary card, but they're not ramping. They played 1 3-mana ramper, but this isn't like a domain ramp deck or anything. No Leyline, or no, you know, up the beanstalks or anything late game. A Virtue of Persistence is a choice. Normally you would play, you know, Go for the Throat or one of the 2-mana instant speed removal. Yeah, okay, so there's the hard counter that I expected them to have. Sure. Now we slam Atraxas. And see if we can get there. If they go for Virtue or something, that's great. But we'll see if they go for it. Maybe that was their last counter. Now they have no more counter magic, so they're like, well, might as well slam this 7-drop. Do it. Huntsman's Redemption. Okay. So confused. What are they doing? What is this? They're going to tutor something now. I'll do this. I wonder if they have Jace. I'm always scared of Jace. Always. I think I'm not going to play Whale yet. This does nothing. I'm going to... I want to find my own Jace. Vine Reap Mentor. What the fuck? Really? For food. For this? Is that the synergy? Wow. What is happening right now? I'm so confused. I'm assuming they have another counter spell, right? They have to have another counter spell here. I'm gonna get another blue source. And I'm gonna try casting Atraxa. Or actually, yeah, let's go for Atraxa first. Leave up 2. Does that that resolves? Okay, so we finally get a spell down. I'm sure they have a go for the throat here or whatever, but now it doesn't matter. We draw a full grip to their 3 cards. This does plus something. Trample and +2/+2. What? King Case.
ANIVERSARY. Inca 109HYYYPE.
It's spelled it out. It doesn't know the word anniversary. King Case, you're a legend. Thank you, buddy. How's it going? Thank you for the sub. 16 months. DF16? It's our sweet 16. God. Ooh, there's the reef. Yeah, I'll take all that. How many cards do I have? 19. I'm a little scared of Jace. Really? Just a little bit scared. I think I'm just gonna play Picklock. Is that... No, that's stupid. Should I Whale? I don't want to bounce that guy again, do I? I'll just take 3 off him. I don't need this either. Sure. Let's do that. I don't want to take the damage. Okay. Super high scores, what? With a prime sub? Super high scores. Super high scores. You're a goddamn legend. Thank you. Thank you for the sub, dude. And I hope, you know, I was being a little snarky earlier, but I hope you understand with the rest in peace thing. I think it's true. I think my point was basically that, yeah, you don't see it a lot, but it was a good question, because that's the thing about these decks. It's just like Simpson, right? Like a lot of those decks. When Simpson, the Simulacrum Synthesizer decks, the artifact decks are really good, it's when nobody's playing a Braid, nobody's playing Brotherhood's End, nobody's playing, like, when those cards are not seeing play, then the artifact deck's pretty good. Like, Go for the Throat sucks against it, Cut Down, like, when a bunch of commonly played removal, doesn't affect you. Just like this deck, when not a lot of people are playing dedicated graveyard hate like Rest in Peace, this deck's good. But as soon as that happens, like, this deck's been around for a long time, but it was nowhere in Standard pre-rotation because of the Temur Ramp deck and 4-color Legends with Slogurk. They were legitimate, like, really good decks that use the graveyard, so people had a lot of graveyard hate in their sideboard, so you just couldn't play something like this. Even Breach the Multiverse Reenact combo was too hard to kind of pull off or whatever, but I could Atraxa here. I can do a lot of things. What should I do? I could just Whale. Let's see.